everybody, thank you so much for tuning into my Fab Chaos. I'm Lisa and welcome to my channel. When you shop at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 and now $1.75, you don't really know if these products are going to be the best or if they're going to be crap. I found both. This basket actually cost me $3 from the local Dollar Tree, and I think it's a great buy. It's a great find, actually. Some of these things weren't great finds, and I'm here to show them to you. Jarritos, I believe that's how you pronounce this. This is pineapple soda, and I found this. This is a nice bottle. I'll tell you, I love pineapple, and if you love pineapple, you're going to love this. One thing I love about it, not only is the size nice, because it is large, and for me, I could probably drink this about 4 times. I'm not going to drink the whole bottle at one time. With that said, I put it into the refrigerator, opened it about 2 times. On the 3rd time, you know, after a minute of your soda being in the refrigerator, it starts to die, like the carbonation starts to die, right? So I expected the 3rd time that I tapped into this bottle for it to be dead. To my surprise, it wasn't. And I like that. I think that it went a long way, and I think for $1.25, it was definitely well worth it. It's going to be all over the place right now. I buy the Brillo pads from my local Dollar Tree. I think it's a great buy. Do these work? Yes, they do. It is steel wool, and it has soap in the pad. You get 8 pads inside this box, and I love it to clean my pots and pans with, to scour something that might have a stain on it that is steel, because this is great for steel. Clean your stove. You know, it really comes in handy. This was supposed to be a dupe for a Dawn spray bottle. I bought it. I tried it. I did not love it. I don't like the formula. I don't like the smell. I really don't like the way that it washes. And after years and years of using Dawn and Dawn only, maybe Palmolive every now and then, this I absolutely don't like. It's not something that I would buy again. I would stick to the regular $1.25 little Dawn dishwashing liquids that they sell. I found a lip mask and an eye mask, and I thought, well, that's great. I've got 5 masks in each box, and you know, I wanted to fall in love with these. This is made by We Well. It is Comfort Aromatherapy Lip Mask. It says there's 5 masks in here, and there is. It says that it is aromatherapy, and that should give you an idea of what you're getting. 5 vanilla sandalwood masks. Now, on the back, you can read that it says that it has added collagen to help with moisturizing your skin, whether it be your lips or your eyes. Did I like these? I didn't see any benefits. I didn't see any reason why I should use these again after the 1st or 2nd try. I absolutely did not like it. Did it smell good for the aromatherapy? It wasn't intense. Could I live without it? Yeah, I could live without that and get the moisturizing benefits that would have came along with a moisturizing an eye mask or lip mask. I was not impressed. I did not see any benefits from this. It was not a slimy little eye mask, which I've used in the past. And, you know, you feel like you're getting some product. This was dry as a bone. I didn't feel like I was getting any product. And to be honest with you, it would not hold onto my under eye because it was not moisturized. I would not recommend these. 5 in a box, that's great. Did I see any benefits? No. And it's a bust for me. I've got 2 of the Power Stick products. This is from the Brazilian Mist line. And, you know, I wanted to fall in love with this also. I fell in love with the scent. And the scent and the pistachio is absolutely amazing. This one, you know, I'm a hairstylist. I've used many of a leave-in conditioner. I had a young daughter at one time where she had to use a lot of leave-in conditioner just to brush through her thin hair. What I found with this is there's really little benefit to this, to be honest with you. That's my personal opinion and my opinion only. It smells great. It doesn't smell the same when it comes out the bottle. I just wasn't impressed with this at all. Now, the Brazilian Mist Post-Shave Cream. This is something that I wish I would have bought more of, and I didn't. It smells absolutely amazing. The formula, I think, for $1.25 a bottle. Now, this is a nice bottle. The formula inside here, it's great. It feels so moisturizing to the skin. Doesn't feel like one of the Dollar Tree products that we get. One of their creams or the moisturizers that feels kind of like water. And this is not that. This particular one here is not that. I love the scent. This is divine. This is absolutely worth $1.25. If you can find it, I hope they didn't up the price on this. The formula, I think, is great. Now let me get you some. I mean, it's thick. It feels as if I'm actually putting moisturizer on my skin. I use this for my legs. Of course, it's an aftershave cream. It's kind of giving me that shiny look. But on your legs, don't you want the shiny look, right? This product has really amazed me. It has actually really stunned me. And for $1.25 to find something of this caliber, this moisturizing, I think that it's a great find. Yeah, this, without a doubt, I would recommend it. I've got the Elmhurst dairy-free cashew creamer. I wanted to fall in love with this. I didn't fall in love with this. Now, it says it's sweet cream, and I'm a sweet cream girl. If I was out in the store, I would buy the sweet cream. I wanted to fall in love with this because it's blended with oat milk, dairy-free, and I wanted to find some type of substitute for my half and half, which is pretty fattening, right? I thought, let's do it. What I didn't like about this is that it has an aftertaste. And I think it's the sweet cream component that they put inside here. I didn't like the aftertaste. I'm not sure if you're going to feel the same way. I'd say definitely try it, but don't be disappointed if I have to say I told you so. When I found this giant box of family-size Chex, and not only Chex, vanilla Chex, I thought I was in like Flynn. Like, I really thought for $1.25, I was getting my money's worth. Luckily, I only bought one box. Let me tell you, this cereal was way too sweet. If you do not like sweet things, especially your cereals in the morning, especially, you like vanilla. Vanilla was there, but the sweetness, the amount of sugar that they must have put inside here, I can only imagine, because it felt as if I was eating sugar. I did not like it. I could not eat it anymore. So yeah, this was a bust. These weren't a bust. Now, these I found at the local Dollar Tree, and I thought, yogurt toppers, these were individually packed and full of a healthy combination. It is honey blueberry made with oats and honey granola, dried blueberries, almonds, and pumpkin seeds. Absolutely loved it. And when I hauled this for $1.25, I went into the Walmart and found the same exact thing for $3.50. I was pleasantly surprised. Definitely would recommend these. These were absolutely delicious. I got 5 cakes inside here, and that was the only downfall of this box of chocolate cream cakes. I made some peach cobbler with the Harvest Hill cobbler mix. And what did I find? It was good. It wasn't the best, but it was good. It had great flavor. It is full of cinnamon. It wasn't too sweet, I have to say. And I think paired with vanilla ice cream made it perfect. I found a 7.5 ounce peanuts jar. Now, I did not eat the peanuts. My husband did not eat the peanuts. He tried it. It was probably down a little bit. He probably had the munchies that day. But he told me it was junk. Dry roasted peanuts by Nature's Garden. A snack with purpose, it says. It is also made in the United States. This was not something that he enjoyed. He did not like it, and he wanted to pass that on to you. So yeah, was this a go? Nope, not at all. I buy these man goozers for my grandbaby. She is 3. She loves these. They come in cinnamon and they come plain. This is apple, unsweetened, gluten-free, cholesterol-free, and no colors. You get 3 packs in here, and I think that's a great buy for $1.25. She absolutely loves the cinnamon apple. I tried the Freeman clay mask. Now, let's just say, you know, I do believe that this probably absorbed some oil off of my skin. I'd like to think that it moisturized somehow, but after I rinsed it off, after it dried, which it did, it dried well, it wore well. After it dried, after 20 minutes, it felt so cool on my face. Now, that's probably one of the purposes of this, is just to relax you. It says it's created for irritated skin. So, you know, the cooling effect, I really did not like. They could have left that out, to be honest with you. I mean, it could have been a warming effect instead of a cooling effect. But for the summer, this would be cool. I wouldn't buy it again because I don't think that it's just the grandest thing. For $1.25, is it worth it? It's worth a try. If you like the idea of a cooling effect clay mask, this is a Dead Sea Salt clay mask. I don't think it has too many moisturizing benefits to it. I do think that it would probably help your irritated skin, meaning irritated, acne-prone, problem-prone skin. But I'm not sure if it's going to irritate you. It did not irritate me after a few uses, but I'm not in love with it, and I'm not going to continue to use it. This was supposed to be a dupe. This is made by Spa Luxuries. And was it a dupe? You know, it doesn't hurt to think that you're putting something on your hair to help protect it against heat. I did it. It's not completely empty. I didn't really see any benefits. You know, how do you see the benefits other than not frying your hair and having it blown out every time? Because that's what happens when you blow dry your hair out and it's damaged. It will blow out. The cuticle will just boom, and your hair will look, you know, really, really big. This is supposed to tame that. It has some oil in it, so it did give you some shine. You know, for $1.25, I don't think this is a bad product to use because anything helps with heat protection on your hair. You really do need that whether you have color-treated hair or not. So $1.25, I would definitely buy it. I would definitely try it. I found this Color Spell eyebrow kit, and it's got the wax in it. It's got some colored powders here. It gives you some stencils down here. It gives you a spindle brush here, so you can comb your eyebrows. It also gives you a pencil. Now, this is dark brown. It's not the perfect color for me, nor are these powders here. So I love the formula, though. I think for $1.25, you can really get some use out of this. This palette would last you a year good, and a lot of these products only last 12 months, right? So much product in here. I think that it would probably be geared towards more of a, believe it or not, light-haired woman, because these go on, even with the wax, very light. It's got that light, kind of soft appeal, which is cool. It's a lot softer than your pencil. The pencil and the wax and the powder really does give you a big, bold look, but I didn't find this to be very helpful for me. I do use a pencil versus the powders. I have been known to use the powders. I wanted to try it again. I think it's a great formula. Color Spell palette. For $1.25, I would definitely try this. Wasn't for me, but it might be for you. I found some walnuts and some brownie mix, and absolutely amazing. Make it per package. Throw your walnuts in there. Bake it in a 9x9, and you have the perfect snack. Wonderful for $2.50. You know, I've seen it more expensive at my local grocery store for a nice 9x9 sheet of brownies. It can get pretty damn expensive. That's my go-to. I will buy it every chance that I get. I just like to keep them on hand, really. Went through a roll of Reynolds Wrap, and, you know, I'm kind of sad about this because now I have to pay 50 cents more for the same thing from my local Dollar Tree. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. This is a name brand product. Works great. 15 foot instead of the 25 foot that we had when we paid $1 for it. I hope it doesn't go down to 10 foot. That would be absolutely ridiculous at $1.75. Works great, $1.75 at your local Dollar Tree. These are the remnants of my bag clips, my chip clips that I used. You can clearly see how they went together. There was a little spring here, but after so much clipping, it just busts and pops. And you got a spring over here and a piece over there. I got 14 lozenges of Hall's cough drops. These are honey lemon. Absolutely wonderful. I think this is a great buy. I got this bag for $1.25 versus $2.11 for just the pack of them. I'm not really sure if there's even 14 pieces in the pack, but great buy. Couple things here. I've got the Peach Bellini by Spothacary. This is the hydrating body scrub with hyaluronic acid. I absolutely loved it. I think this is great. Whenever you can find them, buy them. You know, I'm half tempted to start to collect them at $1.25. I hope this is another thing that doesn't go up, but I think for travel, this would be awesome to have. Yeah, it is a whole line of the Peach I did try the Spothicary Peaches and Cream Brightening Butter, they call it. And let me tell you something, just like my Power Stick Cream, this too is above Dollar Tree standards, what I think. Absolutely smells wonderful. And the formula is different. It is, what is it? You can definitely feel how thickening it is. And it is thick. It's thick. And I love it. It gives you that vanilla peach scent. Lightly scented, doesn't smell bad. I love it. This, on the other hand, was a yay for me. This is made by Global Beauty Care, and this is an eye serum, hyaluronic acid, cucumber, and caffeine. Now, if you don't know, caffeine is absolutely amazing for constricting the skin. This has one of these roller balls on it. This is something that I like to keep in my refrigerator because in the morning time when I wake up and my eyes just don't look what I want them to look, yep, I'm using it. I like it. Have I seen any benefits, other than just soothing my under eye and making me feel like I'm doing something good for my skin? And I think that with the caffeine in it, it does kind of eliminate the bags underneath my eyes in the morning, or really any time. So would I recommend this? Yes, I would. And I would say put it into the refrigerator, let it cool down, because the cucumber and the caffeine, OMG. That is another Dollar Tree Fab Finds or Fails. And yes, I think we covered just about all the things that I wanted to pass on to you, just to let you know, when I do all these Dollar Tree hauls and I review these products, basically eat them and use them, I like to tell you, I like to let you know when I'm disappointed in a product or a food. I don't want to waste money, and I don't want you wasting money either. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel. Please hit that notification bell if you haven't already to be notified of any type of upload that I bring you. And subscribe if you haven't already to keep up with my Fab Chaos. And until next time, everyone, enjoy a blessed day. Bye.